Scottie Scheffler's legal hurdle charges against pro golfer permanently dropped. On May 17th, at Valhalla Golf Club, professional golfer Scottie Scheffler was arrested following a tragic incident involving a shuttle bus that struck and killed vendor John Mills as he was crossing Shelbyville Road in Louisville. Scheffler faced multiple charges including assaulting a police officer, criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding traffic officers. In a statement to the court, Assistant County Attorney John O'Connell provided a detailed account of the events leading up to Scheffler's arrest. He explained that the Louisville Metro Police Department, LMPD, was managing traffic flow after the fatal accident involving Mills. During this time, a shuttle bus was turning around, and all vehicles were being stopped from entering the golf course. Scheffler attempted to enter the course, which led to an interaction with a police officer. O'Connell stated that he and his office conducted a thorough review of the evidence and interviewed officers and other witnesses before deciding to dismiss the charges against Scheffler. The evidence reviewed supports the conclusion that Detective Gillis was concerned for public safety at the scene when he initiated contact with Mr. Scheffler, O'Connell said in court. However, Mr. Scheffler's actions and the evidence surrounding their exchange during the misunderstanding do not satisfy the elements of any criminal offenses. Consequently, the case was dismissed with prejudice, meaning it is permanently closed. The arresting officer, LMPD Detective Brian Gillis, did not activate his body camera during the encounter with Scheffler, a violation of LMPD policy. Police Chief Jacqueline Gwynn Villaroel confirmed this failure, noting that Gillis was counseled by his supervisor. "We understand the seriousness of the failure to capture this interaction, which is why our officer has received corrective action for this policy violation," she said, although the specific corrective action was not disclosed. It was noted that the action was documented in Gillis's personnel file and aligned with the department's disciplinary protocol and practices. Although Scheffler did not appear in court, his attorney Steve Romines addressed the media following the dismissal. Romines expressed that both he and Scheffler were ready to proceed with the case if it had not been dismissed. Scheffler later posted a statement on his Instagram account, stating, "I hold no ill will toward Officer Gillis. I wish to put this incident behind me and move on, and I hope he will do the same." He also expressed his condolences to the family of John Mills. Romines highlighted that there were grounds for a lawsuit, but noted Scheffler's reluctance to pursue it to avoid burdening the taxpayers. "Scottie Scheffler doesn't want the taxpayers of Louisville to have to pay him a dime. He wishes to move forward from this case," Romines said. He also emphasized Scheffler's ignorance of the fatal accident, stating, "Scottie Scheffler was simply trying to get to the course. You cannot find one person to say a bad word about him. Even after being arrested, he maintained his composure and displayed remarkable restraint and character." Detective Gillis, in his own statement, expressed a desire to move past the incident without ill will towards Scheffler, but was disappointed by Romines' characterization of the arrest as false. Gillis recounted being injured during the arrest, stating, "To be clear, I was drugged by the car. I went to the ground, and I received visible injuries to my knees and wrist. I'm going to recover from it, and it will be okay." Gillis chose not to further comment on the incident, acknowledging that more significant issues deserved attention, especially given the fatality that had occurred. He stated, "The reality is that there are more important things in the world right now than a back and forth over this. A person lost his life that day, and a family lost a loved one." Following the dismissal of charges, the LMPD released a statement on social media respecting the county attorney's decision and the judicial process. The department also committed to making additional evidence from the incident public. Videos and documents which were previously unreleased due to the judicial process will be made available after appropriate redactions are made via Louisville Metro Government's online portal. The statement read, providing a link to the city's open records request portal. Scheffler's record will be expunged within 60 days, effectively removing the incident from his legal record. The resolution of this case allows Scheffler to focus on his professional and personal life without the shadow of legal proceedings hanging over him. This incident highlights several critical issues within the law enforcement and judicial process, particularly concerning the use of body cameras and the handling of public safety during emergencies. The LMPD's acknowledgement of policy violations and subsequent corrective actions serve as a reminder of the importance of transparency and accountability in policing. Scheffler's case also underscores the potential for misunderstandings during high-stress situations and the importance of thorough investigation and evidence review before pressing charges. The decision to dismiss the charges reflects a commitment to justice and fairness, ensuring that individuals are not wrongfully prosecuted without sufficient evidence of criminal intent. As Scheffler and the involved parties move on from this incident, it serves as a poignant reminder of the tragic loss of John Mills and the impact of such events on the community. The legal resolution, while significant, pales in comparison to the loss experienced by Mills's family, who are left to grieve and seek closure. For the broader community, this incident and its resolution may prompt discussions about improving safety protocols, the role of law enforcement in managing public events, and the need for continued oversight and reform to build trust between the police and the public they serve. In the end, while Scheffler can move forward with his life and career, the incident at Valhalla Golf Club remains a sobering example of how quickly routine activities can turn into life-altering events, emphasizing the need for compassion, understanding, and vigilance in all aspects of public and private life.